I was tired. I finished the work.
Okay, 2 facts. Nothing wrong with them.
Now listen to this. I was exhausted by the end of the day. Nevertheless, I pushed through and finished everything I had set out to do.
That is a completely different sentence. Same facts, but now it sounds like a person with a story, with depth.
Exactly. The information is identical, but the first version sounds like a beginner reading from a list. The second sounds like someone who actually speaks English.
What changed?
One thing, the connection. The word that links the two ideas together. In this case, nevertheless. That one word transformed 2 short, choppy sentences into one flowing, sophisticated statement.
And that is the difference between knowing English and sounding fluent in English.
Welcome to Day 9 of the Boundless English 30-Day Grammar Challenge. I'm Jade.
And I'm Alex. Day 9. Week 2 continues. Yesterday we covered either, neither, and rather. Today we go deeper into something that will immediately change the way your English sounds. How to connect sentences naturally.
Most learners know the basics. And, but, so, because. These work, but they are the very beginning of English connection. Today, we teach you the words that take you from basic to sophisticated. The connectors that native speakers use every day, and most learners either never learn or are afraid to try.
We are covering 4 categories of connectors today: contrast, addition, result, concession. And we are giving you the most important words in each category, with real examples and a practice game to finish.
Let us start with category 1, contrast connectors. These show that 2 ideas are different from each other, or that the second idea is surprising given the first.
The most basic contrast word is but. She worked hard, but she did not get promoted. Fine, it works. But native speakers have a much richer toolkit.
However, this is one of the most useful and most misused words in English. However means but it is more formal, more emphatic, and it carries a stronger sense of contrast.
She worked incredibly hard all year. However, the promotion went to someone else. The pause before however, the new sentence, makes the contrast feel significant and deliberate.
Punctuation matters with however. In writing, however at the start of a sentence is followed by a comma. However, I disagree. In the middle of a sentence, it is surrounded by commas. She was, however, not the right person for the role.
And never combine but and however in the same sentence. But, however, always wrong. They mean the same thing. Choose one.
Choose one, always. Next, nevertheless and nonetheless. Both mean despite what was just said, this is still true. They are interchangeable and both are slightly more formal and more emphatic than however.
The situation was extremely difficult. Nevertheless, they found a solution. She had very little experience. Nonetheless, she delivered an outstanding result.
These words signal that something overcame an obstacle. There was a challenge, and yet the outcome still happened. They carry a sense of determination and resilience.
I want to use nevertheless more. It sounds so confident.
It does. Use it. While and whereas, for contrasting 2 situations at the same time.
She prefers working in silence, while I need background noise to concentrate. The contrast is happening simultaneously.
Whereas is slightly more formal. The first report was detailed and thorough, whereas the second was vague and incomplete.
While and whereas always contrast 2 things that exist at the same time. Not a sequence, a simultaneous comparison.
On the other hand, for presenting the opposite perspective or the other side of an argument.
Working from home offers flexibility. On the other hand, it can be isolating and make collaboration more difficult. You have presented both sides. You sound balanced, thoughtful, articulate.
Category 2, addition connectors, adding information to something already said.
and is the simplest. But beyond and, furthermore, moreover, in addition, besides.
Furthermore means in addition to what was already said, and what comes next adds more weight to the same point. The project was completed on time. Furthermore, it came in under budget.
Furthermore feels like building a case. You are adding evidence to support a point you have already made.
Moreover is similar, but even stronger. It signals that what follows is even more significant than what came before. She exceeded all her targets this year. Moreover, she mentored 3 junior team members while doing so.
Moreover, the next thing I say is going to be even more impressive than the last. That is the energy of moreover.
In addition is straightforward. The course covers grammar. In addition, it includes listening practice and pronunciation exercises.
And besides, adds a point that reinforces the previous statement, often more informally. I don't want to go to the party. Besides, I haven't been invited.
Friends, day 9, week 2. If you are learning something new today, please subscribe to Boundless English and like this video. Comment link below to mark your progress. We read every single comment and every single one matters to us. Category 3, result connectors. These show that one thing caused or led to another.
Therefore and thus, both formal, used to show a logical conclusion from what was previously stated.
She studied every day for 3 months. Therefore, she passed the exam with an excellent score. The result follows logically from the effort.
Therefore works in professional writing, formal speeches, and any context where you want to sound precise and logical.
Thus is even more formal, almost academic. The data was inconclusive. Thus, no final decision could be made. You will hear thus in academic writing and formal presentations.
As a result, slightly less formal than therefore, but very natural in everyday professional English. The meeting was canceled. As a result, the decision was postponed until next week.
Consequently, formal and deliberate, shows that one thing directly caused another, often with a sense of weight or significance. She failed to submit the report on time. Consequently, the client withdrew their contract.
Consequently suggests the result was serious. It carries more gravity than as a result.
And in casual English, so. I was tired, so I went to bed early. Simple, natural, works in every informal context.
The register scale, from most to least formal. Thus, therefore, consequently, as a result, so. Same basic meaning, different levels of formality.
And category 4, concession connectors. These are the most sophisticated. They acknowledge an opposing point before making your own. They make you sound balanced, intelligent, and fair.
Although and even though, we will cover these in detail on day 10. But for today, while, despite the fact that, and granted.
While as a concession, slightly different from while in contrast. While I understand your concern, I still believe the decision was correct. You acknowledge their position before asserting yours.
That is such a powerful structure. While I understand, immediately sounds diplomatic and thoughtful.
Granted, one of the most sophisticated concession words. It acknowledges that something is true before making a counterpoint. Granted, the first version had some weaknesses. The final product, however, was exceptional.
Granted means I will accept that this point is valid. But here is the bigger picture. It shows intellectual honesty.
Admittedly works the same way. Admittedly, the project took longer than planned. Nevertheless, the outcome exceeded all expectations.
You are conceding a weakness before pivoting to a strength. That structure is used by excellent communicators in business, law, academia, and everyday life.
And that said, informal but incredibly useful. That said, I think we should still try. After acknowledging something, you pivot with that said.
It might not work. That said, I think it is worth attempting.
Perfect pivot. Let us now do the practice game. I am going to give you pairs of sentences, and you connect them using the right connector from today.
Ready.
Situation 1. The traffic was terrible. She arrived on time. Connect them showing contrast and surprise.
The traffic was terrible. Nevertheless, she arrived on time. The obstacle? Nevertheless, the outcome.
Excellent. Nevertheless, perfectly captures that sense of achievement against difficulty. Situation 2. The restaurant has excellent food. It also has beautiful interior design. Add information. The restaurant has excellent food. Furthermore, the interior design is absolutely beautiful. Furthermore, adds a second impressive quality, building the case. Situation 3. He did not prepare for the interview. He did not get the job. Show result. He did not prepare for the interview. Consequently, he did not get the job. Consequently shows the serious, direct result of the poor preparation.
Situation 4. I see your point about the cost. I still think we should invest. Concession, then counterpoint.
Granted, the cost is significant. That said, I still believe the investment will pay off in the long run. Granted acknowledges the concern. That said, pivots to the counterargument.
That is a boardroom level answer. Balanced, professional, persuasive. Situation 5. She prefers structure and routine at work. Her colleague thrives in a flexible and unplanned environment. Simultaneous contrast.
She prefers structure and routine at work, whereas her colleague thrives in a flexible and unplanned environment. Whereas, simultaneous parallel contrast. Two different preferences existing at the same time.
Perfect. And situation 6, a complex one. Build a 3-sentence paragraph using 3 different connectors from today.
The team faced significant challenges throughout the project. Nevertheless, they delivered an outstanding final result. Moreover, they completed everything 2 days ahead of schedule. Nevertheless, for overcoming difficulty. Moreover, for adding an even more impressive detail on top.
That is a complete, professional, sophisticated paragraph, using 2 connectors from 2 different categories, both naturally and correctly. And I did not have to think hard about either of them. They just arrived. That is what happens when grammar becomes instinct rather than memory. Let us recap everything from today.
Contrast connectors. However, formal but. New sentence followed by comma. Nevertheless, nonetheless. Despite that, this is still true. Determination after difficulty. While, whereas. Simultaneous contrast between 2 things. On the other hand, the opposite perspective.
Addition connectors. Furthermore, adds more weight to the same point. Moreover, adds something even more significant. In addition, straightforward extra point. Besides, informal reinforcement.
Result connectors. Therefore, logical conclusion. Formal. Thus, very formal, academic. Consequently, serious, direct cause and effect. As a result, professional, everyday. So, casual and natural.
Concession connectors. While, acknowledge before asserting. While I understand, granted, accept a point before countering it. Admittedly, honest acknowledgement before the pivot. That said, informal pivot after conceding a point.
Today's task. Write a short paragraph of 4 sentences about something in your life. A decision you made, a challenge you faced, a place you visited. Use at least 3 different connectors from today. Say it out loud. Then share it in the comments.
Comment linked below when your paragraph is ready. We want to see how you are putting these words together. We will be reading them all.
And a quick tip for tomorrow. Day 10 covers although, even though, and despite. 3 words that many learners treat as identical. They are not. And tomorrow, you will understand exactly why.
See you on day 10.
Goodbye, everyone. Day 9 complete. You are building something real.
Goodbye.